Friday, April 21st, and I'm here talking with Rebecca and Janet, and we're going to talk today about the Vote Yes campaign for Gerald ISD, but I'm going to let you guys take a minute and introduce yourself.
I'm Janet Haig. I'm a business owner, very civically involved here with our community, a mom and a grandmother of 9 that go to school here. So I'm very passionate about this bond, and I'm hoping that you'll show up and vote yes.
I'm Rebecca Beach. I am a mom in the area, and so I have a middle schooler. I also host foreign exchange students, so I'm also a little bit of a chronic do-gooder. So it's really important to me to have a nice community to live in, and so it is very important for us to get out there and vote.
Yeah. So the object of today is to give people a little bit of information. We're going to touch the high points on the Vote Yes campaign. It is for Gerald Independent School District. It's the only thing on the ballot this time on May the 6th, which is Election Day. But as you can see, early voting is from April the 24th, which is Monday, until May the 2nd. So just go ahead and get out there early and get it done and out of the way, and then you can not worry about it. You don't have to listen to us anymore. But the object today is to let you guys kind of talk about what is on the ballot, what the bond covers, and why we need to do it.
Okay. Well, I mean, we have families moving in every day, and we have to have a place to put the children.
Yes.
It's really important that we try not to use the darker cattle as chalkboards. They need a roof over their head. And so this is not a luxury bond. This is very much a necessary bond.
Right.
So.
Yes, and to follow up on that, I know that when Double Creek closes in August, when the kids are fixing to get back into school, it's already going to be at capacity. So far in the last, I think 2 elementaries alone, as soon as construction's done, we start enrolling within a year and a half. We're already throwing in portables to accommodate that growth. And then it also crowds the classrooms, puts more on the teachers. So we have to make sure that we have enough bond also to hire educators to come in and take those students and maximize that learning experience. With this bond, we have 2 elementaries. We might remind me, we have a Paw Prints Child Development Center being built or expanded. I know that we are going to have a transportation area, new buses, a new middle school, and an expanded high school. So we actually took that number and brought it down significantly to what we see that we're needing by 2025, because the growth is supposed to double in this area within 5 years, and we want to be ready for that.
The great thing about the growth doubling within 5 years is that means that there are more people paying into the tax base. So It's not like those of us that are here already are assuming a bigger chunk. It's just other people are going to be paying their share as well. So it's not, the numbers are scary.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely intimidating, but you're going to have enough people here to make sure that we can meet that financial obligation.
So let's touch base on that a little bit. So just so everybody's clear, your tax base is already maxed out, right? So this is
our rate, yes.
Yeah, your rate is already maxed out. So this is just going to be an extension. It's going to prolong that payment. It's just like refinancing your house or whatever,
yes.
Right?
Yep.
And so it's important for people to understand that, even though it's on the ballot, that it does say that it is a tax increase. People need to understand that is for legalities, but it's an extension, not an increase. It can't go up, right?
It's going sideways, not upwards.
Right. And so that's important for people to know.
Right. And as that growth comes, as housetops are here, we all share that burden together. Yes.
Right.
Absolutely.
And so we just watched a video that's on the Vote Yes Facebook page, and they actually talk about, even with Double Creek coming online August of 2023, that all of Gerald's schools are projected to be at capacity by 2025. That's 2 years away.
Mm-hmm. Right around the corner.
Even when this bond passes, we can't build stuff fast enough. And then we're not building it, like Janet said, we're not building it because they're coming. We're building it because everybody's here. And believe me, we welcome everybody. We want Gerald to grow. We want you guys to come into the community and help us expand it. But at the same time, we also got to be able to not be putting our children in portable buildings.
That's right.
I mean, we want them in a good, strong, sturdy building.
Right.
I mean, we want to have quality education for our children. We want to make sure that these children are in a set, welcome, adequate facility at this point, honestly, because they're shoulder to shoulder in the hallways.
Well, and it's not just adequate, it's also safe. One of the things we made sure we implemented in the new construction of any of the new buildings is that we have a safe room or a safe area that we can put all the students that can withhold F5, a wind, a tornado.
5 or 4? Is it 4?
I'm sorry, it's 4.
It's
I'm
four.
sorry, thank you for correcting me. For wind and sustainability. So yeah, so our kids are safe.
It's super important. I mean, and that really people say that about Gerald, but Oklahoma had 15 tornadoes this week in one night. And so, there's no rhyme or reason as to why or where it happens. We are supposed to be one of the highest points between San Antonio and Dallas, is what I've been told, is why we're attracted to the higher winds. But regardless, it's important for the students to be protected at all times.
Right.
Absolutely.
I mean, and you can only add so many students at a time, and the more portables you have to add, the more densely crowded those safer structures are going to be.
Sure.
At some point, the fire marshal is going to tell us no more.
Right. And we don't want that.
No.
And so, because like you said, we'll be using the darker cattle out in the pasture
Yeah.
for the chalkboard.
Oh,
I
man.
like that. So,
Play bingo on the cattle.
well, there is a cow patty bingo, so we may have to do that one day
Oh,
for a fundraiser.
Ooh.
But
I'm here for
I
this.
probably won't go to that.
so, it's a neat game. But go ahead, Jen, you got some notes. We're going down a rabbit hole. And so,
Well, we do like to make it fun. Yeah, there's a couple of points I wanted to make sure that we pointed on. So, if you are in the JISD school district, you can vote, whether you have students here or not. If you're in that district, you can vote. That would encompass, Sonterra, Mud Development, the city of Gerald, and parts of Sun City, and a little bit of Georgetown, actually.
yeah,
Yes.
all of the subdivisions, if you're in 76537 or part of Sun City, you'll be able to vote on this.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
so it's just crucial that everybody votes.
Right.
Yes.
And so, again, we only have one proposition, one thing to vote on our ballot. So it is imperative that everyone get out and actually do their part and vote for this. And if you want signs, you can certainly contact me on Facebook Messenger, Janet Haig, here in Gerald, and I'll be happy to bring signs to you. Let's see, one more thing. Please also get the word out. We also, as Barry mentioned, early voting is going on Monday till May 2nd. And it's going to be at the admin building at 108 East Avenue F. And as well, the actual election day is May 6th. I wouldn't wait till May 6th because those lines tend to get very long. So, and that's it.
Yeah, we're looking for a good turnout this time.
Yes.
And don't depend on your neighbor to help out with this. We all get very, very busy.
Bring your neighbor along.
Carpool.
Right.
Yes.
Yes,
I'll pick
save the
anyone up.
gas.
If they need a ride, I'll come pick them up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Reach out to Janet. We talked last time on our video that if it gets overwhelming, we'll put some hay on the trailer and we'll do hay rides to the voting booth. So y'all let us know what you need to do to get out and vote yes for this proposition. Gerald Independent School District Bond 2023 is super important. It is a big number. Don't let the numbers intimidate you. Your tax base on your house won't go up unless the value of your house goes up, which is not a bad thing. And so it's an extension. Don't misunderstand that it does say it is a tax. So it's just crucial that we continue to touch on these points. Bring your neighbor, explain to them that, once they read through it, check the yes box, and they can go back to gardening or watching football or whatever they want to do.
That's right.
Well, I mean, it's a fantastic bond, honestly, because so we talked about a lot of the younger students having this benefit, but the expansion on the high school is to include a CTE building. So,
Yes.
Being able to expand what our students are learning, the different construction trades, different trades in general, didn't go to college right away. So, not all of us do.
Mhm.
And having that ability to learn a trade right now, those are in so much high demand.
Important.
These kids are going to graduate being able to do all kinds of wonderful things, and then that will also mean that your neighbor could also be your AC guy, and it benefits the neighborhood so much. So it's really important to get out there. It's really important to, speak for our children because they can't vote. I'm sure they would all love to,
Yeah.
because they would like to not have crowded hallways, have adequate time for lunch, and wonderful programs, safe construction buildings, the brick and mortar buildings, and
Yeah. I'm sure they would vote yes.
I'm sure your kids would vote yes, absolutely.
Janet, you want to wrap us up?
I just want to thank you for taking time to listen to us today. Make sure that you get out there and vote, and we'll see you at the polls.
Thank y'all. Y'all have a great day.